We're diving into the world of mirrorless cameras, and trust me, there's a lot to be excited about. Whether you're an experienced photographer or just starting to explore photography, mirrorless cameras offer a fantastic blend of quality, portability, and advanced features that can elevate your shots. In this video, we'll be going through the top 6 best mirrorless cameras out there right now. Each one brings something unique to the table, so no matter your skill level, there's a camera here that's perfect for you. We'll be exploring everything from ease of use to image quality, lens compatibility, and other cool features that make each of these cameras a top choice. If you're considering upgrading or just curious about what the world of mirrorless cameras can offer, stick around. By the end of this video, you'll have a better idea of which camera suits your needs best. For more details on products, follow the links in the description box down below. So let's get started and see which one could be your next go-to camera. When selecting a mirrorless camera, it's essential to consider key features that match your photography or videography needs. Here's a concise guide to help you make the best choice. Full frame, a PSC, or micro four thirds each size offers different benefits. Full frame sensors give the best image quality, especially in low light, while a PSC and micro four thirds are more compact and budget friendly. Essential for capturing action and movement, a good autofocus system with high burst speed 10 FPS or higher is crucial for sports, wildlife, or any fast-paced photography. For video recording, prioritize 4K resolution and body stabilization and reliable autofocus in video mode. Extra features like microphone support and log profiles are beneficial for serious videographers. By keeping these factors in mind, you can find a mirrorless camera that fits your needs and enhances your photography or videography journey. Number 6. Nikon ZFC. The Nikon ZFC is a gloriously retro take on the Nikon Z50, the camera giant's other crop sensor mirrorless camera. It packs the same specs as the Z50 into a body that's inspired by the Nikon FM2 from the early 1980s, and the combination is a triumph for casual shooters who want a fun camera for travel and everyday shooting. It might lack a weatherproof build and the large grip seen on the Nikon Z50, but we found the ZFC to be a delight to shoot with. Its competitive specs, which include a 20.9 MP sensor, the ability to shoot 4K 30p video, and continuous AF tracking for people and animals, are also borne out in reality. The only downside, a lack of native lenses. If a wide range of APS-C lenses is important to you, then Fujifilm's X series is a good alternative, but otherwise, the Nikon ZFC is a glorious mix of old and new. That said, if you have a little extra cash and are looking for a more rugged, full-frame retro camera, then the pricier Nikon ZF is the one for you. Number 5. Canon EOS R7. The Canon EOS R7 is like one of the camera giant's full-frame EOS R cameras, only with a smaller APS-C sensor. For the price, it's impressively powerful, particularly if you're a fan of shooting wildlife or sports scenes. That's because it boasts 15 FPS burst speeds, or 30 FPS if you switch to the electronic shutter. Our tests found that the EOS R7 can indeed hit these speeds, though you don't get the deep buffers found on full-frame siblings like the EOS R6, so it can't sustain those speeds for quite as long. Beyond rattling off frames of speeding animals, the EOS R7 offers comfortable handling, Canon's latest subject tracking autofocus system, and dual UHS-2 card slots, making it a camera that will also tempt pro EOS R series fans as a second body. The only downside? Canon has so far only made 2 native lenses for the EOS R7's APS-C sensor. More should be en route though, and you can always mount existing RF lenses or adapt older EF lenses from Canon's DSLRs while you wait. Number 4. Panasonic Lumix S5 II. The Panasonic Lumix S5 II is a worthy successor to one of our favorite video cameras, the S5. Like the S5 II is ticketed as a hybrid, but video is where it excels. In our tests, we found its 6K 30p footage rich and detailed, with wide dynamic range. Its video chops are bolstered by 10-bit recording across almost all resolutions, plus the ability to record uncropped footage using the sensor's full 3:2 aspect ratio, useful for cropping content. We also found it sturdy yet comfortable to handle during testing. Happily, its compact design doesn't compromise the physical controls. The S5 II is Panasonic's first mirrorless camera with phase detection AF for video. Combined with effective image stabilization, we found it produces sharp, stable video even when shooting handheld, although the 1.5x crop on 4K 60p video is a shame. The Panasonic Lumix GH6 is a more travel-friendly video powerhouse with a micro four thirds sensor, while serious videographers will be drawn by the Lumix S5 VIII. Nevertheless, the S5 II is a fantastic full-frame hybrid for high-quality video. Number 3. Sony A7R5. At 61MP, the Sony A7R5 has the same class-leading resolution as the A7R4 before it, but thanks to a new sensor and powerful Bionz XR processing engine, our review found that the A7R5 is a better camera overall. Paired with high-quality optics and up to 8 stops of image stabilization, we found it capable of capturing outstanding detail. We found image quality to be excellent when shooting detailed subjects, making the A7R5 a fantastic choice for landscape or studio pros. In our tests, its AI-powered real-time recognition AF wasn't foolproof, but it could reliably lock onto a range of subjects, working particularly well with people even in wider scenes. Its articulating touchscreen provides useful flexibility when it comes to framing, while the EVF is as sharp here as on the A7S III. If you want a high-spec full-frame powerhouse and don't mind paying for it, the A7R5 is a serious step up from its predecessor. But if you can't afford the best glass, want to shoot slow-mo 4K video, or simply don't need such high resolution, you might find better value in the A7 IV. Number 2. Canon EOS R10. There are cheaper mirrorless cameras for beginners, but none that can match the versatility of the Canon EOS R10. From our tests, 2 features set the Canon EOS R10 apart for learners: its 15 FPS burst shooting rate and powerful subject tracking autofocus, which operates across 651 AF points. These 2 features combine to make the R10 a fantastic performer in a range of scenarios, particularly when subjects are fast-moving. We found it particularly good at tracking the eyes of subjects. It's not a perfect camera for beginners. We found the EVF a little small, and also noted the lack of image stabilization, a feature which is offered on rivals like the Olympus DEM10 Mark IV. Then again, we also found that the R10's low weight and deep grip make it a forgiving camera for novices to use. We also noted positively in our review the helpful presence of an AF joystick. The only major drawback is the lack of native lenses currently available for Canon's RF mount. In all other respects, the R10 is a versatile option for photographers getting started. Number 1. Nikon Z6 III. Nikon's 3rd Gen Z6 III is a significant upgrade from the Z6 II, giving it the edge over rivals like the Canon EOS R6 II. It's a mid-range all-rounder that ticked a lot of boxes in testing. You don't get best-in-class detail from its 24.5MP full-frame sensor, but we did appreciate the view through its best-ever EVF 5.76m number. Burst speeds are rapid too, with up to 60 FPS at full resolution for JPEG. But it's the autofocus that really shone in our review. It's just about the best system in low light, while the latest subject detection modes proved suitably sticky. The Z6 III's video specification also stands out. You get 6K video up to 60 FPS in camera, and oversampled 4K RAW, plus regular 4K at 120 FPS and 10x slow motion up to 240 FPS in Full HD. Record times are impressive too, at 120 minutes even without a cooling fan. If you don't shoot a lot of video or action photography, there's an argument that the now cheaper Z6 II could serve you well for less. But strong performance across the board makes the Z6 III a compelling hybrid. This concludes our ranking of the best mirrorless cameras. If you find this video to be useful, kindly press the thumbs up button. Which one will you pick? Fill out the space below with your thoughts. For your time, I'm grateful. Please like and subscribe to our channel if you found this video to be helpful in any way so you won't miss any upcoming stuff. Whoever got this far, when the next video comes out, I want to see you there.